Okay, so I just did a waterfall rain technique cup. And I have all this left over in the pan. It's just 91% alcohol and some of the ink. But I kind of want to see what happens if I take a tumbler and like dip it in the leftover. So we're going to experiment. I had it on a arm, but I think I'm going to start with it off of the arm. Okay, so that got very orange because that's the bulk of what's on there is orange. It's kind of what all the colors mixed to make. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the arm. This is one of my old footballs. And oops, I'm spraying my table. I think I'm going to, give me a second, and I'm going to grab a little medicine cup to put some alcohol into. So I'm not really going to put any of the orange into a medicine cup. I'm just going to do the like yellowy orange color and the two pinks that I was working with, because clearly we have enough orange to begin with. So and I need to put some paper towels under this cup where I have it in my drying rack because it is dripping everywhere. No real surprise that it's dripping over here, right? But I'd rather it drip on a paper towel than on all of my stuff. So I'm going to put a little bit of 91% alcohol in each of these cups. And I'm going to, I think, drip just vertically down the cup. And see if we get a different type of effect. I'm kind of loving it. I think under epoxy it's really going to pop, especially if I put like a cheat in it. So I think I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to come up with another summery kind of print and cut thing to put on it. And I think we're just going to roll with it as is. So I'll be back when I'm ready with my decal and for epoxy. Okay, so I don't love this. I don't hate it. I've been like around and around in circles on what I was going to do with it. I thought about bringing in this decal, but I don't really want to do that. So I kind of went through my tattoos because I've been going through old stuff, which is where that decal came from. And I think this fox is really cute. So I think I want to use this fox on here, but not as is because this won't show up on here. So I think I'm going to go if I can beat the rain real quick and do a power wash over this. I'm going to do a big burst of yellow. I brought a pale yellow. I want to keep this yellow detail, so I'm going to power wash over this. And I'm going to power wash the spots where I want to keep the detail that I already have. But I think I'm going to do a big blotch of yellow here, which is where the face is going to end up. And I think I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of gold accent. But for the most part, what I'm primarily concerned with is making sure that I get my yellow here for the fox's face. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to power wash around it. I'm going to shake it up so it's really bubbly, and I'll spray it on around, and then the spray paint will stay here, and then I'll rinse it off. I will link below, if I think of it, to an older power wash video. I cannot take you outside with me because I don't want my camera set up in the rain, and I'm not going to take it all out for one cup. So, but it's going to be, you spray on your power wash, you spray your spray paints, and then you immediately rinse it off. So this, I really didn't even think about the fact that I have never tried to power wash over alcohol inks. So this did some really weird stuff, but I actually think it's kind of cool. I'm still going to put my tattoo here. I'm still going to get this wet again and see if it further degrades the inks. Who knows? But first I'm going to cut around the edges of all of this. I'm going to cut this green triangle off the top. I'm not real worried about that. So, we're just going to roll with the original plan and see what happens. I'm going to peel the front off. And you only get one chance to stick a temporary tattoo down. Like, once it's on, it's on. So, here we go. It's there now. And I don't have my paper towels ready. I don't have my water ready. So, hopefully this isn't going to get destroyed. So you just take a damp paper towel, yeah, so I just poured some in my tool caddy. And lay it on there and let it release the backing off of that tattoo. This is all ink that released off of the cup and ran all over my hand, so I don't know. It was interesting. I don't really know what the heck I expected to happen, but I wasn't entirely unhappy with how it was looking at that point. So, and that is already released. So here we go. Ta-da! Oh, it's so cute. I am absolutely okay with that. I'm okay with the way the back looks. We are going to do a little bit of a cheat glitter on here. So we're going to set this aside to dry for a little bit. The tattoos don't take terribly long to dry because the water isn't under it. It's all on top of it. So this won't take long at all. Okay, I am ready to get a coat of resin on this. So I have my resin mixed up. I have, I don't know, 25-ish mLs of Chaos Resin Liquid Stone Ultra UV. And I am just adding a little bit of my Mistress Cheat Glitter from It's Pretty Personal. because this particular sheet covers a broad spectrum of color. So I'm just going to go with that. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down for a look at this after I torch it, but keep in mind that this is this cup's first coat of epoxy, so it's going to get 2 more, probably 10 to 12 milliliter coats of just clear. It's not going to get any other additives or anything else. So this is what the end result is actually going to look like. And I think for the fact that it started as like nothing and didn't really have a direction, I'm actually pretty happy with it. Look how cute it is. It's having a hard time focusing on the shine. Little bits of gold here and there. The sparkle is perfect. And that little foxy face. So, didn't exactly do what I intended from the beginning, but I'm actually quite pleased with the way this came out. So, that is it for this one, and thank you for watching.